I'm super excited because after this, I will pretty much kind of be at the halfway point. Considering I have some of my photos prepped, I will almost be at the halfway point. Still have to work on the journaling, so that's exciting. So for Wednesday, once again, I wound 2 pages of journaling again, 1, 2, and 3. I may reprint this photo because I just loved my son's face. This is his real smile, and that's another reason. What is that reason? Like 132. Why I love Week in the Life. I actually captured my son's real smile. I mean, he's at the age, well, he's at the phase, it's lasted for years, where he just wants to do all kinds of goofy face expressions. But this is love right there. That is love. So I don't like the messy carpets. I may go back and do it black and white. For now, I have it. And I don't know what happened, but when I was mapping out Wednesday, I left out several photos that I really, when I looked back at my Wednesday folder, I was like, why didn't I include those? So I printed them at home, and I will go back and order them through Persnickety. But for now, I wanted them to be in the album, and then I will order them through Persnickety. So not sure how that happened, but I double checked and I was like, I have to have these photos. Like this one, a text message from my mother-in-law while I was on a bike ride. I thought you might enjoy this. Make it a great day. Why didn't I include that? I have no idea. And my daughter and her sweet attention to detail when she was cleaning her sweet little doggy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't include those. So I'm going to put this together and I'm excited to get another day completed. So let's get started. So I'm going to start by putting my day of the week chipboard in the little section that I wanted. I started putting it on there and then I realized that I didn't take a layer of chipboard off. So I took a layer off so it's not as thick, then I glued it down. Now I'm using one of these clear stickers. Remember, I don't like them, but I wanted some consistency in my album, so I'm using another one right there. And then that one should be done. Now I am going to put it in the page pocket. Well, then I see, oh, well, wait a second, I want a word strip. So I put a word strip that says remembering this because that is an adorable photo of my daughter and I. Now I can put them in the page protectors and move on to the next one. There we go. I'm having problems getting it in the protector. Oh my goodness. So this is page 3, or page 2, excuse me, and then I'm putting in the one of my son and I. And since I am going to probably reprint it, I just kind of put the sticker and the transparency on top, and I don't staple, or I'm not going to staple it yet because I'll just staple it when I get the real photo. Now I'm going to move on to the start of the page protector, the 3x4 page protector. I'm going to put in the photo of my daughter running to preschool, trim a little bit of it so that way it's not such a tight squeeze. And then I'm going to work on putting a photo on Wednesday. I actually take some of the photos out on the back because it was really snug and I just wanted to make sure that I had things also in the right spot. And now I've got this heart that I'm going to put for the library, and I was going to layer some like a puffy sticker, epoxy sticker, the cork one, and then a word strip. But then I was like, I don't know if I like that. I don't know. And then I was like, well, should I put in another photo of my daughter reading so happily? And that was obviously what I chose because if I could pick a photo or a decorative pocket, I would always pick a pocket. So I fussed with this for a really long time, and then I finally decide on putting that cute photo of my daughter and moving the cork piece to the top of that photo of my daughter. I print out a stack of our library books. That was another photo that I forgot, and I don't know why that didn't get printed. I don't know. I just did a lot of goofs because of course I want a big stack or big picture of our big stack of books. So I used that, and then I put an awesome word phrase that says, I think, the big details of everyday life or something like that. It was a really good phrase that I liked. Now I'm going to move on to the back. I have a picture of my son's classroom and a picture of my daughter and I heading to pick him up. So I actually need to switch the spots of the 2 photos. In order to get to my son's classroom faster, I had to give her a piggyback ride. So she loves it, and we get to pick up my son on time instead of late. I'm going to use another transparency, and I've decided to fill in this 4x6 pocket with a few more stories, mainly focused on myself and my day. And now I'm switching the cards. There we go. Lots of flipping through this box. I had to edit out a lot of flipping through. I just flip and flip. I need, for this coming week in the life, I need to figure out a way to organize my supplies better, so that way when I'm grabbing something, I'm not shuffling. So since my son was in this classroom for 2 years in a row, I decided to use another circle and trim it off and just make kind of a little funky journaling spot. And I put little stories, and then I'm just going to journal about how for 2nd and 3rd grade, he wound up in the same classroom. Just a little story that I wanted to add into my week in the life. And then I've stapled the everyday stuff, and I'll journal on that later. And then I included this goofy photo of my husband and my kids literally attacking their dad as soon as he got home. Like, they dove into his car. That was, once again, another photo that I didn't print, and I don't know why. Maybe because I thought it wasn't perfect, or my son was, I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, I love that photo. Attack dad as soon as he gets home. Yes. And then I got the photo of my husband doing dishes and my kids running wild on the front lawn. And now I'm moving on to the evening, adding in that photo of my daughter and her dog. And then I'm going to trim out a photo of my kids reading on my son's bunk bed. And I will use another transparency, since that was kind of the theme of the day. I'm going to use a transparency on the 4x6, but I will do that in a minute. For right now, I'm just finding some word stickers that will fit perfectly for the photo. And don't forget to peel off that little paper on the transparency. And so I'm going to see, did you see my daughter? She's like, am I in your video? Can I be in your video? So I left that in there. So I put today was a good day, and then bathroom, and then I put love, bathroom love. And then I'm going to put that photo of my kids. And like I said, I'm going to use a transparency, but I'm not going to, I think I stapled it, but I can just remove the staples when I get the quote-unquote real photo. And I am almost done with this spread of Wednesday. And here is Wednesday. I have it all wrapped up and finished. I have 3 pages of journaling. This photo I will reprint black and white once I order it from Persnickety Prints. I have this, and then this page, and I printed out several of the photos, and I will just add them in. This is matte, but I will add them in once I get them printed from Persnickety. This one is now in the correct home. I had it on Tuesday, but now it's in the correct home. And I printed this. This is just some mommy snuggles in the afternoon, and then the evening, and that is it for Wednesday. So I hope you enjoyed watching this process video. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.